Things are dried up here for me.
Oh! Yeah!
There's an opportunity.
Where?
London.
This would be our fourth move in 10
Turn
years.
it backwards.
But money's fine, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. This is a fresh start.
How about this?
So this is the second film I've seen at Sundance where it's set in the 1980s. Seems there's a lot of films set in the 1980s at the moment. So the film starts in 1980s New York. We meet Jude Law, we meet Carrie Coon, and they are basically parents of 2 children as well, and they've got a really nice little life in New York. And then Jude's character, Rory, he drops it on his missus that, yeah, an opportunity has come up in London and they should go and move to London, basically. And she's all like, well, we've moved 4 times in the last 10 years, you know, do we really have to? You know, 4 times, it's a lot of times. I've just moved once in 7 years, seriously, and that was stressful. So they get to London and sort of like, it doesn't really go as planned, to be honest. It all starts going downhill, which is, you know, it's kind of good it does go downhill, otherwise we wouldn't have had a story, wouldn't have had a film, would we? So Jude Law's character, he's from London originally, so he's kind of going back to where he sort of like was from, and he sort of left the UK to chase the American dream, which is, I can completely relate to that, you know. I think the UK is so different to America. Even he says in the film, it's like in America you can be anyone you want, and it's like over in England, it's like, no, you've got to get yourself a job, you've got to settle down with your family and things like that, you've got to, you know, do these really boring things, you know. That's the English dream. I like the American dream better. I think that's what's really cool in this film. You see the difference between like American and UK cultures. I think that's really cool, and it definitely comes across well in this film. And Jude Law's character in the film at one point, he comes up with this. He talks about the UK and he goes, "Small island, small mentality." So I'll say no more on that. So yeah, Jude Law's character is like he says like he likes his motto is kind of like risk, reward, money. So he likes taking risks. But what he's done this time in this film is he's put his entire family at risk now, because obviously he's gone to something which there's no guarantee he's going to make any money from it, and so things start going downhill massively. And yeah, it's just like, you know, every single character, his wife, his daughter, the son, every single character in the film, you know, suffers as a consequence of this. And this decision that his character makes, it does affect every character, but I think by the end, every character has gone through some kind of transformation, and I think that's really nice to watch. So when he got to the end, you feel satisfied at the end, definitely complete. It's a really good film to watch. The film is like nearly 2 hours long, so it is a really long film, and it does feel long towards the end, and it gets off kind of like a really slow start as well. But I think what keeps it going and what keeps you engaged is how good the acting is. I think Carrie Coon was really great as his wife. Jude Law was great. I think Jude Law was always great anyway, but Carrie Coon, I don't think I've seen her in anything before, but I really thought she was amazing. So this film is due out at the end of August, so if you are interested in seeing this film, you haven't got to wait long till you go and see it.
What is happening? You're all strangers to me right now, all of you.
You're embarrassing.
And you're exhausting.